Is 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night, February 11th, 2018. It is Toto for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, February 11th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Time's 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night. Top story Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night is CNN slammed for glow and puff piece about Kim Jong-un's sister at the Olympics. Weinstein Company sale delayed by New York Attorney General lawsuit. White House regret Russia's third-time crash in investors' home crash site near Moscow. Witnesses describe tourist helicopter crash that killed 3 at the Grand Canyon. The drone shot down by Israel was an Iranian copy of a U.S. craft, Israel said. NBC apologized after Japan comment draws anger in South Korea. Trump warns that Israel that the settlement complicate peace hopes. Oxfam Hades sex claims surety to meet government. Harvard University named Lawrence Bacow as new president. Trump big infrastructure plan has a lot of details and everything, but how to pay for it. 4 victims' names released in Kentucky shootings. Vaping and growing concern in Attleboro area schools. Attleboro rules for putts chops category for business owners. Getting cold from a cause of a good at the Attleboro High School. Naughton ice rescue victim was on his last leg. A year after she persisted, Ward is still speaking out. Saigon, Catan resident former member of the Board of Selectmen and Crucially, the legality of a vote that transferred control of the town land, which is located on a controversial council over to the Saigon Library Board of Trustees. And Chocolate Lovers Unite in downtown North Attleboro. Non-profit said don't name every casino after Steve Wynn. Outback server fired over their on rent, slamming church for skip and tip. Amazon starts free 2-hour Whole Foods deliveries in a fresh Tesla grocery model. Flu kills up to 4,000 Americans a week, causing 110 deaths. Peter Channel News Store, beers. 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night, and it is time now for Peter Channel traffic check on this late Sunday night. Baby! The MBTA subway can be rail fares all looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England. Down in Connecticut, A4, eastbound side, Little South Side, 91 Harvard, Connecticut. Route 9 to the southbound side, Little South, Middletown, Connecticut. 93 at the northbound side, Soap Street, Dorchester, and outside Boston. 395 at the southbound side, Little Sorrow, Route 16, Killenly, Connecticut. Route 7 on the southbound side, Little Route, Route 95 in Norwalk. Grand Central Parkway, both ends back around the Queen Stretch. And up north, New Hampshire, highways are looking good. 95 at the southbound side, Little Waterville, Maine. And 95 at the northbound side, Little Power, Maine. 89 on the southbound side, Little Woolston, Vermont. And Outwood 15 on both ends backed up in 7 Quebec. Peter Channel News Star is 11:02 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a weather report. And the calendar may read February 11th, but it looks like a night in springtime as we take a look at the weather outside. Ooh, foggy and rainy, and looking at, yep, it's a foggy, raining night in store. It reminds me of a night in a spring-like night compared to February 11th. Okay, let's take a look at the radar satellite. Nope, it shows clouds coming in a bunch of 7 New England and 7-2 New York, including New York City and Northern New Jersey and the northeastern Pennsylvania, and rain showers, heavy band of rain showers around Hyannis and Falmouth, and down on the south coast of Massachusetts, and heavy band of rain showers off the Rhode Island coast, and heavy band of showers and storms around Corbin, Brookhaven, and Riverhead and Long Island, and some light rain showers set with the east of several portions of Rhode Island and down around Bristol County and down around Middleborough and Carver. Rain showers east and north around Massachusetts about southwestern portions of New Hampshire and Sladen down around southeastern portions of Vermont, and rain showers west off of New Milford, Connecticut, and rain showers east of Newburgh, New York. And rain showers west of Albany, New York, and northeastern portions of Pennsylvania, and some rain, sleet, and snow down around Ithaca, New York, and snow, sleet, and rain showers upstate New York, and rain showers in northwestern portions of Vermont, northern portions of New Hampshire, and snow south of Montreal, and snow, sleet, and rain down in eastern portions of Quebec, and sleeted and rained several portions of Brunswick, and rain and sleet down around Nova Scotia. Alright, look at that temperature contrast. While it's in the 30s to near 40 around Boston vicinity and central to western Massachusetts and north central Connecticut. Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts, Cape Islands, and coastal Connecticut, it's in the 50s. It's like a spring-like night. Oh my, look at this. Down around New York City. 61, 64 in Staten Island. Oh, it is a spring-like night tonight with clouds and showers. While it's in the 30s for a bunch of northern New England. Yep, kind of like a spring preview. Right now, Norton, it's 40 degrees, humidity 97%, Newport about 39 degrees, and the wind speed is calm, and the barometer 26 inches, and it's steady. Okay. Flood watch for the night. Okay. Forecast goes like this. Chance rain before 2 a.m. Then there is a fog before 4 a.m. west. Clouds got about 39 degrees. Southwest about 7 miles an hour. Anticipation 50%. New spots less than 7 inches possible for Monday. Cloudy then grows becoming in most of the about 43 degrees. Northwest about 6 to 10 miles. Gust size 22 miles an hour Monday night. Most of the coast got about 18 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour. For Tuesday, Sunday, the most gust about 34 about 25 degrees. Flat variable wind. Shift to the south about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Punch test skies about 47 degrees for Wednesday night. Chance rain after midnight. Punch skies about 36 degrees. Transpiration 40% for Thursday. Chance rain before 11 a.m. Mostly skies about 53 to about 3 degrees. And transpiration 40%. Friday, chance rain before 1 p.m. Punch east of the podcast for 45 about 21 degrees. Transpiration 40%. Saturday, most of the podcast for 35 about 24 degrees. And for Sunday, most of the skies about 43 degrees. Peter Children's Tom. 11:06 on this late Sunday night, and it is time now for Peter Channel Sports Nightly on this late Sunday night. Good evening, sports fans. Peter Wiggins on a late Sunday night. Starting off at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. No, not the Prudential Center in Boston, but there's a Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. The Boston Bruins looking to try to bounce back after that tough loss over the Buffalo Sabres last night at the Gardens. Took on the New Jersey Devils head. It was a back and forth battle up front the game. And Troy Cook put the Bruins on the board with a goal to make a 1-0 Bruins, and after Miles Wood ties it up 1 with a goal at 60-26. Tim Shaw nets the goal, and then the Bruins went into the first period up 2-1. Then Taylor Hall gets the goal, ties it at 2, and then Troy Cook 10th goal of the season, power play goal 2 or 3 to make it 3-2 Bruins. And after Kyle Palmer gets the goal to tie 3 for 2 periods, Adam McQuaid gets the goal at 11:55 in the third to make it 4-3 Bruins. And then Patrice Bergeron seals the win with a goal at the 25th goal with 39 seconds left as the Boston Bruins defeat the New Jersey Devils 5-3 to go to 3-4-12 and 8 in the season as Anton Kudovic got the save. Next up for the Bruins, they'll be at the Garden on Tuesday night for a date with the Calgary Flames. Okay, take a look at some NHL scores. Pittsburgh Penguins defeat the St. Louis Blues 4-1. New York Rangers would have been Jets 3-1. Detroit Red Wings over the Washington Capitals overtime 5-4. Vancouver Canucks over the Dallas Stars 6-0. The Colorado Avalanche over the Buffalo Sabres 5-4. Calgary Flames New York Islanders 3-2. Philadelphia Flyers over the Vegas Golden Knights 4-1. And San Jose Sharks and Ducks 3-2. Take a look at the standings. The Boston Bruins are 3 points behind the Tampa Bay Lightning for first place in the Atlantic Conference in the Eastern Conference in the Atlantic Division. And the conference and the wild cards, Devils at 62 points, Colorado at 61 points. While the Western Division, Nashville's the leaders at the Central Division, while Pacific Vegas is the leaders at the Pacific Division. Alright, at the TD Garden, Paul Pierce had his number 34 retired. And it was a touching ceremony for the fans and Paul Pierce and the Celtics legends. Before that, the Celtics sure could have used him. The Celtics of today sure could have used him because the Celtics got shellacked by the Cleveland Cavaliers all game long, 129-199. And after the Celtics got a 32-31 first quarter lead, the Cavaliers went to work as the Cavaliers put up a double-digit lead. 1 minute 29 and never looked back as the Boston Celtics dropped to the Cleveland Cavaliers 121-99. And as LeBron James had 24 points in the win for the Cavs, while Terry Rozier 21 points and Kyrie Irving 18 points and Marcus Morris had 17 points and the loss for the Celtics. Next up for the season, they'll be back to the Garden on Wednesday night for a date with the LA Clippers. NBA scores: Toronto Raptors with a shot on, it's 123-103. Atlanta Hawks with the Detroit Pistons 118-115. The Indiana Pacers over the New York Knicks 121-113. Houston Rockets over the Dallas Mavericks 104-97. Minnesota Timberwolves over the Sacramento Kings 111-106. Oklahoma City Thunder over the Memphis Grizzlies 110-92 at the 2:53-11 of the fourth quarter. Utah Jazz over the Portland Trail Blazers 184. Looking at the standings, the Boston Celtics have a half-game lead over the Toronto Raptors for first place in the Eastern Conference. And Celtics are in good shape, but their offense needs to wake up because the Celtics offense needs to get it to the basketball often. That's what Tommy Hansen said. They need to get it to the basketball often and not settle for those deep threes. I know the threes could be important, but they can't settle for threes all the time, and they need to take advantage of some shooting opportunities. And the Celtics made some shots, but ain't even gonna win. But they're gonna put that loss aside and moving on to the Clippers on Valentine's night. Alright, looking at some college basketball scores. Cincinnati 76, SMU 51. Duke 80, Georgia Tech 69, Michigan 83, Wisconsin 72, Lafayette 84, Loyola Maryland 67 hits, Louisville 94, Pittsburgh 60 hits, Syracuse 78 it is, Wake Forest 70 hits, UMBC 68 it is, New Hampshire 59, South Dakota 98, Peru State 55 hits, Albany 69, Hartford 63 hits, Fairleigh Dixon 76, Wagner 69 hits, Stony Brook 64, Maine 61, Vermont 81 hits, UMass Lowell 69 it is, UCF 68 hits, Memphis 64 hits, Colorado 64, Sanford 56 hits, Southern Illinois 74 it is, Bradley 57 hits, Valparaiso 74 it is, Illinois State 58 it is, Houston 73, Tulane 42, Penn State 74, Illinois 52, and Washington State gets trapped by Oregon 84-57. Alright, take a look at some sports news. The San Francisco 49ers, Ruben Foster faced the best advance and assault weapons charges. Mary Nagas becomes first American woman to land triple axel in the Olympics. Selection Sunday is a month away. LeBron on the new look has big window, so it's most like the new guy has been here. NBC sorry for gaps, profanity, and tape delays in South Korea. Paul Pierce slips 2008. Larry O'Brien trivia is the total retire number 34. Wardrobe malfunction bars routine of South Korean ice dancers. Ted Potter Jr. outplays Dustin Johnson and wins Pebble Beach. U.S. gets Olympic team figure skating bronze. Alex Bowman drives J.L. Earnhardt Jr.'s former car to the Daytona 500 pole. Lucas Oil and Energy wins the National Sunday as Top Fuel Trap Brady forced to take it hospital after first round crash. Adam Rippon dazzles with performance wardrobe on the ice. It's good in the snowboard slope for red, white, and blue. One of the U.S. soldiers was struggling in Russia over this lad. Brad Kosowski wins events, auto parts clash at Daytona as Jimmy Johnson crashes and second Alpine postponed means Mika Shivan starts with this loam. And that's going to be it for The Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, February 11th, 2018. I'm Peter J. Whistle. Hope you have a good night with a good positive to the doll. See you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Hope you have a good night.